Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I have another unboxing for you all, but it's going to be a little different because it's a box I've never done before on my channel. This is the Bone and Steel box from Wolf Thyme, which if you have seen any of my previous unboxings with Wolf Thyme, you've probably heard me say that name before. This is just my first time actually getting it. Here it is. And just a little bit about the box. It is more of a masculine box. It has more traditional masculine themes rooted in Nordic belief systems or Vikings. It's a really cool box, and like I said, it's not something I've ever done on this channel before, so if that's something you're interested in, definitely keep watching. I'm just going to talk a little bit about the box like I usually do, but especially now because this is my first time getting the box and opening it for you on my channel. I want to make sure that I go into detail a little bit because it is different than the Wolf Thyme and the Lunalux boxes that I have done in the past. Typically, if you again have seen my previous unboxings for Wolf Thyme or Lunalux, those are monthly subscription boxes. The main difference between those and this one, aside from the, I guess, demographic it is meant for, is that this is a quarterly box. So there are only 4 boxes per year, and this is the final quarter of the year, so the December box for the Bone and Steel. So unlike every single month, there isn't going to be something every month. It's something that only happens 4 times a year. So again, if this is something you're interested in, if the topic interests you, it might be worth, you know, investing in it for the 4 times a year that it comes out. Yeah, just thought I'd mention that it only is 4 times per year that you can get this particular box. That kind of makes it feel like extra special to me. The one that I have that is listed on the website, you would just buy the boxes separately. So this one, if you wanted to go in, the next quarterly subscription box is going to be March. So what you would do is just go to the website and go and check out the specific box that's on the website. You can purchase previous boxes, so you can still go and get the December one. If you really like this one and wanted to go get this one, you can go. It's still listed on the website. This is actually the listing that I'm reading from, but just so you know, the next one is going to be March, and you would just go on the website and add the March one to your cart, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to read off the December one because it is a little different than the previous ones. Viking Tales December themed Bone and Steel quarterly box was focused on the stories of the Viking gods, Norse myths and history, Yule ritual, runes, and sacred tools. Everything in the box separately retails for $110+. It doesn't say, I don't think outright for this particular box how many items were selected for it, but in previous boxes there was 5 to 7 items, so I'm assuming it's going to be around the same. So that is what essentially the Bone and Steel box is. I'm just going to hop in. I tilted it up a little bit so hopefully you can actually see inside when I'm opening it, and I have my baby scissors. Let's get into it. Okay, so I'm not sure how I'm going to keep the lid up now that I'm doing this, but I'll try. Oh, it says Bone and Steel right in the lid. I think I'm just going to like bend it back and stick it like that. There we go. Now you guys can actually see. You can look along with me as I dive in. So right on top I have some blue paper and a little snowflake. This is the same snowflake in my previous unboxing. I'll link all my playlist for all the previous unboxing that I've done as well. You can see that the previous Lunalux box I did also had this same sticker. I love the little snowflake, it's so sweet. Ooh, right on top, we'll start with the, of course, we have a business card. This is Kat's business card with all her information, her social media, her YouTube channel. And I just found out that she has an album. She's like so talented in so many different areas. I'll link her album and like a link to that down below as well in case you're interested, because it's really good. So talented in a bunch of different things. It amazes me. But anyway, I have an oracle card. This is the Runes oracle deck. I actually haven't seen this before, so that's really interesting. And I have Gabo. It says gifts both in the sense of sacrifice and of generosity, indicating balance. All matters in relation to exchanges, including contracts, personal relationships, and partnerships. So that is the rune that was picked out for me. I have runes, but I really haven't been able to fully dive in and understand them super well. I'm definitely more of an oracle tarot person, but I do want to utilize runes a little bit more. I know I'm the type of person where like I see them and I have to like immediately look up what it is in a book because I'm not sure what they all mean yet. So this was my rune for today for this box. I got Gabo. So I'll have to look into this again after and see how that resonates with me and kind of the situation that I'm going through in life.
This card was intuitively selected for you from the Runes Oracle deck, perfect to put on your altar, inside your journal, or to meditate with. Focus on what was selected for you and remember your mystical message. This full deck can be purchased on the website shop as well.
I don't know if you could hear that, but I'm doing laundry again. I feel like I'm always filming when I'm doing laundry, but we do laundry like every other day, I swear. We're out there like washing stuff for the dog, we're doing sheets, we're doing towels, my clothes, like we wash so much in this house. On the top is the leaflet. This talks about everything that's in the box. I'm just going to read the top so you get a little bit of an idea what is in the box. It says, the northern wind blows over the ice and snow. The lights are black as coal and the sun only gives a brief sparkle before sinking back behind the mountains. These are the days of the north winter when we huddle by the fire under thick blankets, warming our hands on hot mugs of mead and telling stories of the past. Viking Tales is all about the traditions of sharing the Norse myths, honoring the days of Yule, and learning about the season's magic. This is honestly the perfect box because I think Vikings are really, really interesting. My boyfriend does as well. For Christmas, I actually got him a Viking artifact. That's something he's super, super interested in. Any type of like artifact from the past, he thinks is the coolest thing in the world. And I got him, it's on Etsy, the seller that I found that has like actual Viking amulets and like different artifacts from the Viking times. And I got him like a little lion, little amulet necklace thing, which I thought was so cool. So he loves things that are Viking themed, so I'm sure he'd appreciate this box a ton. That ties in perfectly to kind of what I was doing this time of year for Christmas for my boyfriend. I got him something Viking, and now this box is Viking themed, so really fits and aligns with what's been going on in my life as well. The other leaflet here is all about the crystal lodolite or secret garden quartz, one of my favorite stones ever, especially for jewelry. I have a ring that is secret garden quartz and it is literally incredible. It is the most beautiful thing. I love secret garden quartz. You literally can't go wrong with it. It's definitely my favorite type of quartz. Aesthetically, it just looks the nicest in my opinion. I think it's gorgeous. So if you haven't seen it, look up pictures of like secret garden quartz pendants, or even just like any type of included quartz with lodolite in it as like a material is still so pretty.
You have 2 5x7 cards that have been carefully created just for this box. Use them to help guide you with your tools and reference on your path. There was a Yule Book of Shadow page as well as a Lodolite crystal page.
I always love smelling the incense that we get. Oh, this smells so good. This smells like one I think that we've gotten in another box where it smells light and like fresh and airy. It doesn't feel heavy and smoky. It smells so cleansing, which I feel like we need this time of year. Like anytime we're cooking and it gets really like smoky in the kitchen, it always is nice to open up it's a balcony, but it's a Juliet balcony, so it's essentially not a balcony, it's just a door. And then there's a cage so you don't fall out the side of the building. But anyway, we opened the Juliet balcony and it's just so nice to get the air that comes through. What does this smell? I'm gonna see if it's here. Dragon's blood resin incense sticks. That it smells amazing, like 10 out of 10. It's one of my favorite scents for an incense. It's amazing. Moving on, I'll get this one here. So I have this little container and I love when she packages stuff like this. It just looks so sweet. It's like a little present. Ooh, this is cool. It's like an amulet with the runes on it. Wait, this is so cool. This is a necklace with runes all around the outside. Wow, this is so pretty. And I think this is really nice too because while this is more of a masculine box, like it has more traditional masculine themes to it, I think this is absolutely stunning. I will definitely wear this. I think this is so pretty. And I love when things are on a cord like this. I love silver, like obviously I love silver, but I even prefer when pendants are on like a cord, like one of these faux leather cords. I prefer it a lot more than a chain personally, unless you're doing like stacked chains with no pendants. But with a pendant, I personally typically go for just a cord, or I have one chain that I'll wear my very expensive pendants on. But I love cords. I think they look so nice, and I think that one fits perfectly on the cord.
Your simple pendant made of historical pewter was fashioned in a similar way to those found in Viking times, and is of a ring with the whole Futhark rune alphabet carved into its curve. The faux leather cord is both adjustable and lightweight, so it's easy to wear with a universal design. Learn the runes quickly while referencing your pendant, and put a protection cast upon it to guard you with its ancient energy.
This here, it's a little bag filled with herbs, and it's closed with this little snowflake again. Aw, this is sweet. This is actually a mistletoe bag. I mean, it's literally perfect for this time of year. It was just Christmas, so still kind of coming off the Christmas high. I guess I knew mistletoe could be used for things. Obviously, it's an herb plant. You can use it for things, but in my mind, it always is just like associated with kissing underneath mistletoe. I feel like with most people, that's what it is used for. So having a bag that you can actually utilize things with it and have a purpose metaphysically for it and utilize it in your practice is really special and a great way to tie in the season to the box.
Mistletoe is mentioned as a divine herb by both the Norse pagans and the Celtic druids. It was in the story of Frigg and Loki as the herb that represents love, after Frigg's son Balder was killed by it. Frigg wanted to be remembered in a way that honored Balder, so she vowed to kiss any time she was under the plant. In Celtic lore, it represents immortality and new birth at the winter solstice. Druids kept it sacred and believed it was protective, gave fertility, love, and health. Use your bag in rituals, spells, mojo bags, or an offering.
All right, and finally, I think this is, oh my God, no, it's not the last one. I'm gonna go over this one first then. Oh my gosh. It is so pretty. It's not even out of the thing yet, and I'm already like oohing and ahhing over it because I already can see there's like the most beautiful, like, oh, wow, wow, wow. Look at how pretty. And you can see there's some chlorite in there as well. The green that is in quartz is chlorite. And then the more like ready in it is the lodolite, but it is all secret garden. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. And there's these weird, they almost look like rutiles, but they're way too thick to be rutiles. You can see those like golden pieces. Oh my gosh, this is so pretty. Oh my God. This is a good one.
This premium lodolite point, or garden quartz, has powerful properties and looks just like a crystal shard of ice that has captured nature in a frozen moment of time. It is an uncommon piece, and each one is entirely unique. Your included book of shadow page gives you the details of your new crystal, how to use it, and its properties.
It's this huge coffee table-esque book. Wow. Norse Myths. Meet the gods, monsters, and heroes of the Vikings. This is a book, guys. Oh my gosh, look at how big it is. This is like a coffee table book. Wow. Look at how bright it is. How beautiful. I love the graphics on it. Oh, Ask and Embla. That's so funny. I didn't realize, see, this is how much I need to educate myself on Norse myths, because Ask and Embla is like a company, and I followed them on Instagram and stuff, and I didn't even realize that this was from like mythology. That is so interesting. The illustration is absolutely beautiful, and it's so colorful. So there's different information about each of the god and goddesses, talking about information about them, different symbols associated with them, how to work with them, offerings to make, and then other, oh look at this dragon, how cool is that? There's a huge index. And a pronunciation guide. Hello, I need this. Set off on a thrilling adventure in a land of fire and ice where gods vie for power, giants do battle with beasts, and trolls get up to no good. This collection of more than 20 Vikings tales will take you on a journey never to be forgotten. So this is actually, was I just out of frame? Sorry if I was out of frame. I haven't delved into this at all before, so I'm really looking forward to learning about it. That's like the biggest thing for me, is I love learning about new things. I love learning new things in general. I actually just started playing the bass. I like learning new things. I just think it's really cool. So I have this really insane, beautiful book.
Your collector's edition book, Norse Myths by Matt Ralphs and illustrated by Katie Ponder, is a valuable resource guide, tool, and treasure of gathered stories from Viking tales. It has bold imagery and intuitive graphics for easy reading, as well as a glossary of terms and a section on how to pronounce Norse titles and words. The Vikings entertained their dark nights in the winter with the tales and lore of the Norse gods, their worldly travels, and their history. With 143 pages, it is silver foiled and hard-backed so it can last several generations and is full of adventures, knowledge, and lore of all ages. From children to the very old, there is always something to learn and explore. I totally missed an item when I was going through the box and I wanted to mention it now. It is a large pheasant tail feather. The pheasant represents activity, transcendence, and masculinity. You call upon its spirit when you wish to write a memoir or tell your story. You need the courage to express yourself or more bold confidence in your goals and ideas. It is the root chakra and earth element, giving you grounding energy, protection from the hidden world, and ignites fire and passion. Use this feather to help you in rituals, bridge the gap between the world of the living and the dead, and to help you when you need its power elements.
That was so nice. I was absolutely in love with this box. I wasn't sure what I was going to expect going in because I've never gotten a box like this before, and it is, like I said, more masculine themed, so I wasn't sure how I was going to resonate with everything in the box. But I'm very, very pleasantly surprised and very happy with everything that was included, because I genuinely feel like I'll get use out of everything that was in here, especially the book and then this crystal. This is so pretty. And I love that there's a little page that I can take and put it right in my Book of Shadows. These are really helpful if you're trying to just include a bunch of different things, different resources, different information that can easily just be integrated right into your book, and you don't have to transfer. It's nice to have one that's already printed out and looks nice. You can even just glue it down if you want. I just like sticking them in. It makes it super easy. But I was super happy with this month. I keep holding this crystal now. I'm in love with it. It's going to be attached to the hip at this point, but very happy with this month, and I'm really excited to have the opportunity to show you guys this other side of Wolf Thyme, because you've seen so many different boxes of mine from the Wolf Thyme and the Luna Lux, but this is a completely different box. If you are someone who's a little bit more drawn to Viking imagery or Norse myths or mythology, this would be a really good box for you to look into. The next month is March, yep, and the theme is the Seed of Freya, but perfect in time for the first day of spring, my birthday, first day of spring. Hard to believe that March is literally right around the corner. The next box, like I said, if this is December, the first quarterly box of the year will be the next one, and you could reserve your box on Wolf Thyme's website, and I will link that down below. That is it for today's video. Let me know what you guys thought about this box. Like I said, I loved it, so I'm excited to see what you guys thought about it, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Did I shit my teeth? I definitely had lipstick on my teeth that entire time. No, you did not see that.